Kathy from Newville writes in, she has an idea for a new law. She wants to know what you think about it. She would like to have Amish buggies be registered to be on the roads. She says it would help with money for taxes, road work, and other things with registration. She says the wheels do more harm to the roads than our soft tires do, and she wants to know what you think about that idea.
Well, the vehicle code actually prohibits that. They exempt the buggies from any kind of registration.
Codes can be changed, though.
Well, they can be changed,
action.
but if you want to talk about the social conservatives of central Pennsylvania, you're not going to see that. And the number of buggies on the road compared to the hundreds of thousands of cars and the miles that are driven on the road is really not that much.
Okay, so you think it's a non-starter with any lawmaker,
right,
from obviously the conservative areas. Robert from Pittsburgh writes in, what will you do to support Amtrak services in Pittsburgh, keeping the city and Western PA connected and competitive?
Well, Robert, I hope you know that a lot of this was caused by a change in what the federal government was doing up until a couple of years ago, because the federal government decided to eliminate funding for this route. We're going to continue. PennDOT's going to continue to work with Amtrak to explore all options. But it is an expense. It's over $5 million a year to our budget that is not planned into the budget at this point in time.
All right. Anthony from Wesleyville writes in, during the last two presidential elections, many Pennsylvanians were unable to vote for the candidate of their choice because of the date of our primary. Basically, he's saying the primaries are decided before it gets to PA. Are you willing to push our primary election date forward to better guarantee our right to vote for the candidate of our choice? I put this one in there this month because of all the talk about elections changes, actions like voter ID, speculating about tinkering with the Electoral College. So what about this idea?
Well, right now I'm pretty focused on the document you have in front of you, the budget. With lottery privatization, we're getting that done. With selling the state liquor stores and working on transportation. If you go back to the primary that occurred between President Obama and Hillary Clinton, it was relevant, and the people of Pennsylvania were relevant.
It was huge, and we had 6 weeks between the primary that ended before ours, and it was just crazy for a month and a half.
That's exactly right. And we do move it up for elections in presidential years. I mean, when I was Attorney General, you ran at the same time as the presidential year. Everything gets moved up. If you moved it up any further, because you have to look at the calendar going, from that date backwards, you would have candidates out there in Pennsylvania going around at Christmas time, knocking on your door, getting petitions signed, and so forth. So I don't really know that there's any will in the legislature on either side of the aisle in either house to make a change right now.